I'm Coach Jeff Fisher. I'm with Newport Beach Little League, and I'm on the board. I've been coaching here for over 10 years. I've coached 7 years at our upper division levels from AA above, and today we're here to help demonstrate an example of a practice, how we would like all of our managers to run station-based practices to help with the efficiency of time and maximizing the repetitions for all of our players to learn the skills that we need them to learn at each level so they're prepared to move up to the next year's level. Okay, so today we're going to go over my practice outline, and this is my Earth Pack Majors team, and we have 2 AA players from the CDM Yogurt AA team this year. They're going to help out so we can demonstrate that the older players and younger players can actually run through this entire practice and handle all the skills that we'll be training today. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go over our warm-ups. Our practice is broken up into four different categories. 1, we have our warm-ups. 2, we do our fielding stations. 3, we do hitting and pitching. And then 4, we do teamwork at the end, where we're teaching the kids baseball skills, situations, how to field, and that really depends upon you as a manager of what you feel that your kids need to work on game after game, week after week, and you may be building their skills in the beginning, going over very basic techniques, and then as the season progresses, you're going to be able to add on more and more advanced baseball skills. Okay? All right, so hope you guys enjoy this. It should be a quick, fast practice, and it's a very competitive practice, and the kids have a lot of fun. All right, so here we go. Hey guys, all right, so look, drop your gloves. Everybody on this line, let's do warm-ups. Quick, over here, over here. Go. All right, the gloves, high knees. Go, go, go. High knees. Go, go, go. All right, high knees on the way back. Good, 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 good. All right, face the fence, face the fence. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Go, go, go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Face the fence. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Good. All the way through, all the way through, all the way through. All right, back pedal, back pedal, back pedal. Go, 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 go. Turn. Back pedal, back pedal. Good, 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 good. All right, face, fence, karaoke. Go, go, go. Karaoke, karaoke. Good. Back. Facing the other way, maybe what's wrong with you? All right, hey. Gloves, ball. Roll, toss, and throw. Roll, toss, and throw. So guys, get closer to each other. So Shmady, you help. That's a little savant, right? Okay, you help him understand what we're doing in each drill, so explain it to him when you're doing it. Okay? Hey, and use your proper technique. Roll. Proper technique. Roll. Roll. There you go. Good. Good. So make sure when you're doing it too. Okay? You want to get your knees wide. Okay? You scoop it out and up, out and up. Okay, get out and up, and you pop up like you're throwing it. Roll back. Okay? Drill? You guys already do tosses? You do tosses? Okay. So now teach him tosses. No, no, no. You're up on your feet. Toss. Toss. Roll, toss, and throw. So get up on your feet. So now you toss. What? Now you're just doing a toss. Toss. Good. Turn a double play. Now watch. Watch how you get steps. Toss. Step and toss. And turn a double play. Okay, not too quick. Now slow it down a little. All right, nice soft toss. Right to your chest. Turn to double play. Okay? Stop. Stop. Turn both legs. Stop. Hey, good tosses, guys. Like you're turning a double play. Don't just go through the motion. Nice step and toss. Step and toss. Don't play. No, you're not flipping it. Toss. Okay, now you guys can go on your knees, right? Throw. So warm up your throws on your knees. You move back a little bit too. Schmidt, you eating with those other guys? You guys get a straight line over here? Tommy? Straight line with the other guys? Savant, you move back. Good. Nice vidoe. Good. Now these warm-ups should only take maybe 10, 15 minutes at the most, but these throws, of course, are some of the most important things we can do in baseball, because if you can't throw, you can't catch, you can't play. So we like to take it slow from the beginning, where they're rolling the ball to each other, practicing proper technique of how to field the ground ball. Then they're tossing as if they're turning a double play. And this knee drill helps force the release of the ball at a correct height with good mechanics. And then next, you'll see here they're hopping up. Now they're actually going to play catch. And this catch is actually a competition. So everybody is watching each other. Whoever misses a throw to their partner, then they have to take their hat off at that point. And then it's this, we call this last man standing. So the last guys, the last team with their hat on are the winners. And you'll see how it progresses to a longer and longer throw. And what we like to do is we like to match the kids up either by position, where maybe they're competing against each other for positions, or if we have a younger player, we like to match them up with an older player, so the younger player's skills will develop faster as the season progresses. Hey, drop your hat there. Who made that throw? Drop your hat. Yeah, you're starting right away. Drop your hat. Who? That was Fisher, right? Fisher and Jaden. Drop your hats. Drop your hat. Right there. If you miss a throw, you drop your hat. Go. Keep going. Everybody keep going. Keep going.
One throw each.
One throw each. Here we go. All right, everybody do it. All right, step back now. All right, go. One throw each. Oh, drop your hat, Savant. You got to hit your target, baby. Here we go. Get up there, spin your up. Go, spin your up. Hey, now you move back. Even though you dropped your hat there, you move back. You keep throwing. That just shows where you didn't make your throw from. Get all the way to him, baby. Get all the way to him. Good. All right. Go. Everybody go. Good. Oh, come on, get those throws down. Stop and hold. Stop and hold. Stop and hold. You know what stop and hold means? Stop and hold. Stop, don't throw. Stop and hold. All right, you guys ready? All right, just take a step back. Take a step back. Get in with them, Savant. All right, ready, go. Yeah, talking about right now. One throw each. That's it. One throw each. Stop. One throw each. One throw each and stop. You guys missed it too? Two guys, two teams stand. Okay, take a step back. Let's go. Go. One throw each. One throw each. Go back. Hold it. Good. Woo, you guys are still alive? All right, take your steps back. Go. Oh, all the way there. Oh, all right. Still alive? No step back. Here we go. Go. We call this 20-20, 3 lives. So what the kids do is they line up 2 equal lines from each side, and they practice playing catch back and forth, base to base. Now if there's a bad throw or if somebody can't catch the ball, then they lose 1 life and they have 3 lives. And the object of this game is to try and get to 20 throws. And you may be able to hear them yelling, but they're counting the numbers out right now. So today I had them go up to 30. Now they're trying to go past 30. They're going for their own personal record this year. Keep it going, keep it going. Now this is around the horn, and to start we're going from home to third to second to first and back to home, and then we're rotating. There's 3 teams rotating, and if a player like this misses a ball, he's got to run, chase it down. And I let them warm up first, and then at the end I time them to see who the winning team is with the lowest time around the horn with perfect throws. And this is a hard drill for the kids skills wise, because they have to one throw to the base, catch the ball, and work on their footwork around the base, either tagging the base or tagging down at the ground as if it's a play at their bag. All right, so on this last drill around the horn, I'm not sure if you saw it, but I was timing them with my wristwatch on how long it took them to get around the stations. Now typically if they can, for a majors team, if they can get around the horn, just one way around the horn, in around 7 to 8 seconds, that's a good time. If they can get under 7 seconds, that's fantastic. Now we're doing a quick water break. So to recap, we did our initial warm-ups just now, all of our throwing drills, and now we're going to go into our fielding drills after we do our water break. And we're going to have 4 stations for our fielding drills. We're going to have an outfield drill where fly balls are going to be hit out to players, and we'll explain that station when we get to it. We're going to do line drives and ground balls to the outfield. We're going to do ground balls to the infield, and then our 4th drill is a 1-hopper drill. Okay, so keep it going here. All right, this is our 2nd stage of the practice. Now we're going to go over our fielding drills. We have outfield drills and infield drills. Our first infield drill is called the 1-hopper drill, and this is it right here. Very good. So 1-hopper is right in front of them. Hey, not a big bouncer like that. Give them a hard 1-hopper. See, it's like almost like you're playing first base. Yeah, like that. Give them a good 1-hopper. So throw, there you go. Get even a little closer to him. Hater. Okay. Good. Okay. So you can see here with the 1-hopper drill, it's teaching the kids that they can actually catch 1-hoppers. So whether they play first base, catcher, or any infield position or outfield position, if the ball's hit close enough to them, they're able to field it. And it's designed to help eliminate the fear of catching 1-hoppers. And as you see, these guys will actually have a lot of fun trying to burn each other on the 1-hoppers. Now, this is our outfielding drill, and this drill, if you're like me, I can't hit a baseball in the same spot at the same height time after time. So we're kind of cheating here. We're using what's called a Zuka. This is a great investment. You can do this by throwing the ball to And if you are a more skilled hitter than I am, then you might be able to hit the ball. But what's happening is our coach is dropping a ball into the Zuka, and the Zuka is shooting the ball, which lands in the same spot pretty much 99 times out of 100. And what we've done over here, okay, if you pan back over here and pan back so you can see the cones over here, so you can see the cones. Okay, now if you see the cones in each location, the cone right here, a player starts at a cone, and when the ball is shot in the air, he has to backpedal to get to the ball, to position himself to catch it. Then he's throwing the ball all the way back in, and he's trying to hit the trash can, and the trash can is our cutoff guy. Okay, so this is a game that we do, and the game is if they catch every ball at all 4 points here on the station, then the teammates have to do push-ups. And if a player drops a ball like that right there, at the end, he's going to need to do 5 push-ups per station that he drops the ball. And so what he's doing is he's rotating from cone to cone, so he learns how to go back on a ball. Back. Good. This is a AA player here, so as you can tell, AA players may have a little more difficulty with these skills, but as time goes on, by the end of the season, they'll be able to go. Now he's going from his left over to the ball in the middle. All right. Get that ball, get it in, baby, get it in. This is a great drill for AA and AAA kids because they're not used to catching fly balls, and it's one of the more difficult skills. Now he's going from to his right, try and get over to the ball. Woo! And then he's throw that in. Good. So boom, here comes the ball. He's coming up on the ball. Good. Catches it. Throws it in. Ah, terrible throw. Go to your side here. Now he's going to go to this cone. He's going to go to his right. Mike, you better pump that up a little bit. Pump it up a little bit, yeah. Okay, now he's going to backpedal. Get out of the way, Luke. Backpedaling. Good. Throw it in, hit your cutoff. Good. Now he's going over to the last cone. So as you can see, this drill forces the kids to learn how to go from every direction to a fly ball. Woo! Missed it! Come on your feet! Go! Come on! Good. And at the same time, it forces them, it's almost like a game, close to being able to simulate a game type situation where they're going from side to side, and then they have to throw the ball to their cutoff man. And now this drill is our outfield line drive ground ball drill, and sometimes they'll get fly balls. Hey, hit your cutoff! Come on, hit your cutoff! So you'll see our coaches hitting outfield line drives or ground balls, and our players are charging the ball, scooping it up, or catching it and throwing it back into them. Hey, practice the javelin step too, guys. Practice the javelin step. Woohoo! Great grab, baby, great grab.
Woo! Good, man. Javelin, good. Javelin step. Javelin step. You guys, hey, look. Very good, ready? Javelin step, look. Okay, right. Keep the right leg out. Scoop, go. Come on.
Fortunately, for us, we've got a great group of dads that want to come out and help. But at every level, you guys as managers need to send out emails and talk to the fathers and try and recruit as many of them as you possibly can. I know some guys are real particular about how they run their practices, but you'll find that the more dads you incorporate into your practices, they kind of buy into your philosophy of baseball. The camaraderie of your team increases, and you know, it's all about the community and having fun, and you want the dads to feel like they're a part of their son's, you know, baseball life. They may not have the time to manage like we do, but if they can show up and help out at a practice at least once a week, that's great. It's great for them. It's great for the kids. The kids feel good. They want to, you know, they want to impress their dads, so sometimes they try a lot harder when their dads are out here. But the key is you really need to recruit as many helpers as possible, and so you can run as many stations as possible, so the kids can get as many repetitions as possible, because that's the key. That's the goal for any station-based practice, is you want to go over the skills as many times as you can, so they perform. Now this here is our infield training that's going on at the same time. Now we're running all 4 of these stations at the same time and rotating from station to station after the kids have gone through the skills. With this practice setup, the skill that decides when we rotate is the outfield fly ball drill. We want to make sure each kid goes through twice with the outfield fly balls. Well, why those are going on, this infield drill is going on where they're practicing the ground balls, throwing to the bases. And what the coaches are doing is they're calling out a play, whether it's 1-1-1 or 2-2-2, turning a double play or not. And the kids are working on fielding the ball, their footwork, positioning. As you can see, our shortstop is rotating over to second base to cover. Good, Nate. As you see, Nate is a AA player, so Nate is only 9 years old, and he's able to do these same drills as our majors players are, you know, almost as well. But he's getting the repetitions in. By the end of the season, if you're practicing something like this, they're going to be able to perfect it by the season's end. Now we're rotating to the next stations. Rotate, 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 rotate. And we're rotating in a clockwise position. So, hey, you guys are going one hoppers over here against the fence? So we're going from the one hopper drill to the outfield fly ball catching drill to the outfield line drive and ground ball drill to our infield drill. Okay? And typically this takes maybe about 20 minutes to a half hour, but this is a super important part of practice because as we all know, defense wins championships, and if we can't catch, we can't throw, we can't field, can't be positioned correctly, then you're just going to give up a ton of runs. So we want to try and maximize our efforts in perfecting our defensive skills so we don't give up any runs. Then after this, you're going to see us try and hit. Now we're going to our hitting and pitching stations. So this is the third part of our practice. We have 5 stations, and again, we're trying to maximize the amount of repetitions with the most stations possible so we can rep them out. So what we have our pitching and catching station in the bullpen over here with the coach, and then in the cages here we're practicing what we call the 2-strike drill, we have a coach pitching to our batters. Let's walk over here and look at this. So we have here, this is the 2-strike drill, where every batter comes up with 2 strikes, and the coach is trying to strike them out, and they're trying to stay alive. Ho! Out! Hey! So 3 outs and you're out, and next guy, right? You're going through the whole bucket, right?
I'm going to do half a bucket.
Okay, half a bucket. So we're going through about the same amount of pitches, maybe about 25 pitches for each kid, and then we rotate. We have 3 guys here at the station, 1 hitting, 2 watching. Okay, then down here, so now this station is called drop toss. So initiate your hips.
Down the bottom, right? Load up step.
So as soon as he takes his step and turns his hips, coach drops the ball and he hits it. Now we're doing it up against a fence like this, so we're forcing the batter to hit the ball as a line drive or a ground ball, because if he hits it over the fence, because he's undercutting it, then he has to go, oh, go get it, go get the ball, just like that. He has to go run all the way around. No, hey, get up here and hit now. Go, you hit, he's out. He has to run all the way around, get the ball and bring it back. So it's teaching him the discipline of trying to hit the top of the ball or the middle of the ball, so it's line drives. All right, so you see that drill is we're trying to teach the kids to separate their lower body from their upper body. A lot of times, what kids will do is they turn their hips and their hands all go at the same time. What we want them to do is initiate their hips first, try and stay back on the ball, and then swing. Okay, so they learn the difference between their lower body and upper body. It's not all at once. Okay? So what this drill is, this is the tee to the wall drill. So what the player will do is he'll come up, he'll put the bat up against the wall like this on his belly button. So he gets his feet at that distance from the tee, then he gets into his stance. And so the object of this is when he swings, he keeps his hands inside the ball. If his hands drift out, he's going to hit the fence. So you want his hands to stay tight to his body inside where the baseball's at, so it's a faster, more compact, more efficient swing for bat speed and power. So as you can see, Schmitty, go ahead and do that one.
That's 31 too.
That's 131 too. Okay.
So watch, as you can see, put the ball up. Now come over this way. Okay. And if you were to watch this in slow motion, okay. Hey, yeah, get your front foot, front of the tee, good. So you're hitting behind the ball too. Okay. And you can see his bat doesn't hit the fence because he's keeping his hands inside the ball, tight to his body. And this is a technique drill, so we're just going over proper batting technique. I know the kids always like to hit the ball, live pitches, but tee work is very, very important, very valuable, because with hitting, it's such a technical component of the game. If they're not duplicating the exact same swing, same technique every time, then they're going to have difficulty the older and older they get when pitchers start to change pitches up. Helps kids too with their pitch selection when they're batting. If they have the same technique, same swing over and over, they're going to swing at the balls they can hit and not swing at the balls that they can't hit. So they won't be striking out on pitches they can't hit. This is our wiffle ball soft toss, and so with this one, we use a little teeny golf ball size wiffle balls, so it's harder for the kids to hit. It's a lot of fun. They love this drill, but the ball moves, so they get used to their working on their eye-hand coordination on pitches that move. So the coach isn't throwing it real fast; he's letting the wind kind of do some work with the ball, so the ball moves around. Because especially at the majors level, kids start to throw curve balls, but at every level, the ball does move to some degree, and of course, obviously, the moving ball is harder to hit. So this helps with our players working on hitting breaking balls, change-ups, maybe a two-seam fastball that has a little bit of motion on it. Okay, so we have pitching and catching, and over here we have two-strike drill. So the coach pitching to him in cage. You got that? Okay. And over here, we have the drop drill. Okay. Here. So we've got the tee to wall drill. So we have 5 stations going on at the same time, and we're getting the maximum repetition. And what we'll do is after the 2-strike drill, after the coach is pitched to all players, then we'll rotate the groups. And this too should take about a half hour. So 20 minutes to a half hour, just depending on how quickly we get through things. And as the season goes on, you should be able to run things faster and faster and faster. This drill is designed with the wiffle balls. The wiffle ball moves, we want to see the batter doing is tracking the ball all the way to the barrel of the bat. So you'll hear people say this a million times over in baseball, keep your eye on the ball. It's the easiest thing to say, it's the hardest thing to do. Where these guys, no matter what age they are, they like to take their eye off the ball for a distraction, or it's just because they're not disciplined enough to keep their eye on the ball. But in this drill, they have to keep their eye on that ball because the ball moves so much because it's a wiffle ball. So when the coach is doing the drill, he's pitching the ball and watching the player's eyes go to the ball hitting the barrel of the bat. There you go. Now we're going to work on our fielding with runners. So we're going to go over different situations, and we're going to try and have our fielders get 3 outs. If they can get 3 outs, then we may rotate players in so they can run. Or if we need to work on any other specific situations, we'll do that first before we rotate. Okay? So this is a team drill. We're going over specific situations with regards to runners on base. We may start off with a runner on first, maybe first and third, second and third, bases loaded, wherever the situation we need to work on at this particular time during the season. And what I do is I have my coach soft toss the ball to me, and I'll hit it out to the field so it's like a live ball, and we see how the players react. So you can just film it while we do it. Hey, so get a runner here. Come on. One runner back there. Hey, here we go. Hey, no outs, no outs, no outs. Here we go. Oh, out was the out? All right, one out next time. Here we go, one out.
Now this last portion of practice is what you'll do until you're done and let your kids go home. And as the season progresses, this will become more and more important as the kids' skills improve. And later on in the season, you'll have to start evaluating their baseball knowledge and their field awareness. And you'll notice in games and maybe in scrimmages that they may not know where to be positioned and what to do in certain situations. So as the season progresses and you get closer to the playoffs, this portion of your practice may become longer and longer and more important, and you'll be probably changing it from week to week or game to game. And prior to each practice, you'll need to determine what the kids need to work on based upon their performance in scrimmages and or games. And this is your chance to actually teach baseball, real baseball, where you're increasing their knowledge of the game and field awareness, where to be, what to do during certain situations. And you can tell the managers that really work on this, you can see it in the performance of their teams, where they're backing up plays appropriately, their outfielders aren't falling asleep, and you can see everybody moving to the ball and moving to their bases in the correct positioning. Also, too, you can tell base runners and how aggressive they are and what to do in certain situations. And this is a really important time where you ask your players a ton of questions, and answer all of their questions. And make sure you yell it out loud for the whole team to hear so everybody can learn from it. But during this time, you'll want to go over your defensive plays and your defensive positioning, such as throwdowns to second, or back picks to first, or throwdowns to third, and who's covering behind them. You go over bunt defenses. You go over first and third defenses, outfield cutoffs, turning double plays, how you handle overthrows, wild pitches, pass balls, covering on second and third situations, maybe even throw in how to defend when you have a runner in a pickle, you have bases loaded. Do you want your team, everybody in with less than 2 outs, corners in and first and third plays, outfield positioning, whether they're in or back, or they're strong right or strong left, depend upon the batters and your pitcher, and what your signals will be to your outfielders so you can position them correctly during games. You can also go over all of your base running skills from an offensive perspective, where you go over sliding, correct sliding, feet first into bases, head first, back to bases for Little League, stealing, rounding bases, going over your signs when the kids are on base and when they're batting, reading the base coaches, what you're going to do on your first and third plays when you have runners on, second and third plays when you have runners on, tagging up on fly balls, how you're going to handle your base runners during bunts, pickles, anything like that. So you can also have fun games where you can do a 2-strike drill where you have half the team will bat against you and the other half the team will be defending the infield. You can do bunting drills and have team eliminations or team competitions where you as the coach are pitching. And it's basically up to you, but this is a time where you really need to teach baseball and show off your manager skills.
Oh, you're supposed to cover on that. Up the middle. Hey, when in doubt, who should be there? Shortstop, no matter what. Hey, you're the captain of the infield. You got to be moving that bag. Down. Good. Hey, first and third. Good job, Nate. Nice hustle. Hey, so first and third, corners in, right? When corners in, first and third. Here we go.
Middle infield, turn 2.
In closing, the Newport Beach Little League Board wants to thank you for volunteering. We hope this sample practice video will help you to manage better. We want our managers to utilize the maximum amount of time at practices to teach players sound baseball skills. We ask that every Newport Beach Little League manager run a station-based practice just as this video demonstrated. You do not have to follow this practice outline exactly, but the board expects you to run something similar, so your players will get the maximum repetitions possible in the shortest amount of time. Remember, our league's purpose is to help children experience success at baseball so they learn to love the game and continue to play for as long as they can. By involving as many parents as possible at your practices, you will increase the number of stations you can run, which will increase the number of chances your players will have at practicing each skill. In a station-based practice, the goal is to have the fewest players with the most amount of volunteers to ensure the maximum learning opportunity. This prevents kids from just standing around and, most importantly, makes learning baseball fun. The board wants to prevent ratios of 6 to 12 players per coach at any given time during a practice. This is no fun for the kids or you as a manager, and frankly is unacceptable by our board standards for managing. If you have any questions or need any help structuring your practices, please do not hesitate to contact your division coordinator or ask a board member for help. We're all here for you. We encourage you to download the written outline for this video to use at your practices. Thanks again. Now go out there and teach these kids how to play some ball.